Hi, my name is Carl Spalding and welcome to the Greytech BrIM Bridge Information Modeling or Bridge Information Management presentation overview. The purpose of this exercise is to show how we can take a model with all of its loads and information down the supply chain or down the design workflow from the analysis and the functional design right through to the detail where BIM is comes to life. In this short overview, you'll have a look at how we can work up a model inside SuperSTRESS. Here we're adding some additional combinations, and we're also going to add extra live loading to this pedestrian bridge that you can see in the background, and we'll run some analysis on this, have a look at some of the results, and then take that model through into a format or export it into a format that we can use in other systems. So the results in SuperSTRESS, if you're not familiar with the system, there's lots of videos available. You can have a look at that online. But these results can be displayed as a graphical format. They can be displayed in a tabular format. Any way in which you feel is beneficial to manipulate the results, have a look at the results, or report on these results for your particular type of project. And can also be filtered to create a variety of reports. Once we're happy with these load cases and the results, we're happy with the functionality of this particular type of structure, we'll look at how we can export this into a number of different systems, main ones being Advanced Design, Revit, or Advanced Steel. So either let this video continue playing or select one of these programs to continue. Now let's take a look at the import of this file into Advanced Design. So we navigate to where we saved that file, open it up, and as you will see, you've got the exact same model as you had in the previous version, and with all the members, materials, all the grades have come through, sections, geometry, including some of the loading and support information as well. What we're going to do is just isolate the roof, and by doing that we'll add a plate element to this roof, so we can see really just how easy Advanced Design is to manipulate a model or build up some of the additional components that you'll need for some of the analysis that you might want to take place in here. And we're going to move on to show some of the climatic and snow loading capabilities as well. So here we'll show some of the copy and paste, but equally we have some of these other simple CAD tools like trim and extend, and Advanced Design has a very easy and powerful user interface that replicates or uses a lot of the standard CAD commands as you would expect. This makes it very easy to complete a model that might have come from another system, or to indeed add some additional capability or functionality or faces to this model that you might need for some more enhanced or high-end analysis. Advanced Design offers a number of design options, such as EC2 for concrete, EC5 for timber, and EC3, which we're going to have a look at now. Obviously it's a steel structure, and that's the design code we'll be using. Other high-end functionality includes haunches and eccentricities. Now let's show the whole model again so that we can start to build up some additional elements. In this case we're going to add some wind walls to the external faces that are going to be exposed to that loading, so that we can take advantage of some of the climatic loading to EC1 for snow and wind. Again, this demonstrates just how easy it is to use Advanced Design, and of course the intuitive user interface for adding additional faces or components or elements into your model. And again, simple CAD commands like copy in this case can be used to copy those wind walls throughout your model. So let's isolate some of those wind walls to have a look at what we've created. Again, simple filtering tools to give us what we need. Let's change that to a shaded mode and have a look. There we go. So there's our project with all of the wind walls created. Now that that is complete, the wind loading can be added automatically, As you can see, you have a number of additional properties that can be changed depending on your loading requirement, or simply selected by the location of the project. The wind loading is generated automatically. Obviously, the same process can be repeated for the snow loading as well. Now that the model is complete, let's run some analysis as we did within SuperSTRESS, but with the added extra components that we've created, such as the wind walls, and run some of the wind and snow loading, and look at the results of the different load cases and combinations. Advanced Design is a very powerful analysis tool. Any of these results that you've created, and any of these combinations that you put together, all of these views and images can be saved to be included in any of the reports that you can create out of the system, and indeed compared with maybe results you've achieved previously, making Advanced Design a very powerful tool indeed. You can, should you need to, drill deeper down into more of the analysis results for each of the single elements, if you require. Right, now that we've completed that model, let's save this as a GTCX file, and again, same option as before, either let the video run or select your preferred platform. So let's take a look at that same GTCX file being imported into Revit using Graitec BIM Connect plugin, freely available to download from our website. As you will see, the entire model that we had in SuperSTRESS and Advanced Design has been brought straight back into Revit, including all of the members, the grades, the property sizes, the beam sizes, and if we just switch that shaded mode, you'll see that the entire model has been imported accurately into Revit. Now let's take a look at that same file being included in Autodesk Advanced Steel. So Advanced Steel is where we start to add all of the detail. This is where the construction takes place, and the detail in terms of connections and how the structure is going to be brought together. So Advanced Steel is a very powerful system. It's specifically designed for steel work. It understands and knows how to manipulate and utilize different members and also orientations and so on. Top of steel, center of steel. It's got built-in commands for connections, and for example here we'll just add a connection between these two components. It understands how to shorten the steel to accommodate for any weld preps. In this particular case, the weld has been added to that, and it really just starts to add the detail that is required for a BrIM model to take effect, or indeed a BIM model if you're in the structures game. Very powerful tools for copying components around and for manipulating steel. In that case, we're just using a simple copy command to replicate that connection across to other parts of the model. So very quickly you can use some of the built-in tools of Advanced Steel to achieve a detailed result. Some of the more powerful and more robust tools that Advanced Steel have would be things like some of the built-in wizards or macros, as they're commonly referred to. And this really allows the designer to achieve an end result really quickly with a lot of detail using some of these built-in tools. There's a lot of videos online. Have a look at our YouTube page and you'll see a lot more detail about Advanced Steel and some of the capabilities the software has. Any of these properties, this is one of the wizards or macros, and simply changing a property in here has an immediate effect in the model, and you can see and make some design choices very, very quickly. So let's take that stair, we've produced that very quickly, and then copied that across to the other locations. So the software will automatically produce some of the drawings, and in this case we're just going to choose a simple layout of a GA and let the software automatically choose what size paper that's going to go on and produce some of these views for us. So these views are dynamically linked to the model. Any changes to the model will have an immediate effect on the model views that you've seen here, and will allow you to do some revisions and updates. So now that we've got a round trip, why not take that model back into Advanced Design or any of the other systems, and again we just save an export GTC file. Many of the companies that we work with like to get a, dare I say, an as-built or close to as-built model inside of Revit for coordination and accuracy purposes. So we're just going to import the updated GTC file that we created with Advanced Steel back into Revit, so we can see some of the more detailed elements coming through, giving you a good view and completed model inside of Revit. So I hope that's been useful. Have a look at all the videos we've got on our YouTube channel, and indeed please feel free to get hold of Greytech, and indeed watch out for more videos along the same line. Our contact details are available here, and we look forward to any questions you may have. Thanks for watching.